Yes, that music, man. It just gets you pumped. It's like,
Yeah,
let's
buddy.
go. Let's do this.
Let's
All right, folks, it is Friday night, 7:30. You know what that means. It is time for the Panhandle Fishing Report, brought to you as always by myself, Smitty at Smitty Surf Fishing, and my co-host,
Demo. Fine and Demo
Demo.
Surf Podcast. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another week. Another one done. Winter's finally moving quickly. Not really. It's really not moving quickly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your audio is gone. You lost audio. What did you do? Oh, no. No. All right, fine. I'll just go through the comments because they can probably hear me. All right. Perdito Blaine, good evening, sir. Carl, good to see you there, guy. Jacob, always good to see you. Hey, I got a picture to text you. Got a couple of nice catfish that day I went out. We're not talking little, talking huge. They were fatties. Nope, still nothing. We might have to terminate and restart. Uh-oh.
I'm back. I'm back.
What'd you click? Yeah!
All right. Mr. Salty McCory, what's up, buddy?
Captain Bill. Hey, good to see you, Bill.
That's right. Jack, let's go.
Well, Mr. Schubert, good evening. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm hoping to bring you guys some good ones now. All right, cool. Audio is good.
Nice. All right, we're back. I got nervous there for a second because it said my Wi-Fi, something like that, and I was like, "Oh no, not today." No. We've been doing so good the last couple of weeks with lack of technical issues.
We're due for a loss.
Yeah, I know. This is great. Everybody joining in, appreciate it for coming in. It's been a tough week of fishing. This weather this week has been crazy.
Yeah,
StreamYard does that sometimes. Yeah, that just randomly takes me out. That's crazy. So folks, if you're enjoying this, make sure you're liking us out on the Panhandle Fishing Report Facebook page and sharing us out to all your groups, friends, and all that good stuff, trying to build this great fan base that we have here along the Panhandle and elsewhere, because we do have subscribers and people that are tuning in from the other coast. We keep getting some Tennessee folks joining in. I haven't seen that post just yet, but
a little bit of Indiana.
We get Tennessee in here for a while.
I know I've seen North Carolina a couple times. Haven't seen Matt Poole yet. No, we did have Matt Poole come on once. That's right. Yeah, so that's Virginia.
I haven't. Did we? I haven't seen Matt on here.
Actually, no, I don't think we did see Matt.
We need to tag him.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, tune in. I know you're working in a garage.
South Carolina. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, no, right?
Yeah. There's
just turn your phone on. Yeah. Tejas, Mr. Cliff Gardner.
Cliff Gardner and Tejas eventually coming back to Cali, Florida. Get him back out here to do some fishing. But yeah, man, you're right. This week was just brutal. And for those of you who didn't catch the post, Mike and I went out on Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. We went out for a little while.
It was Wednesday.
And just wanted to get some lines wet. All we caught were cats. But then again, the water, absolutely filthy. Waves were very tight. Wind was heavy in the face, so that was not a shock. We knew that front was coming in anyway, so we figured we'd give it a shot anyway. Nothing happening out there, man. It was kind of a shock. Actually,
I was at least hoping for a redfish. I mean, that would have been nice. You caught fish. You brought in some catfish, but at least you caught something. Jack and I just kind of stared at the rods for a while and didn't do much. I thought about going out this morning, but no, wasn't going to do it.
Oh God! I mean, I got out of I got into the car. I went to my first service call late. I went to my first service call at 9, and the thermometer on the car read 34. And then when I crossed into Milton, it went down to 31. So no, I can only imagine what it would have been running on the water line. Because I mean, the feels like was somewhere in the 20s most of
the and then the rain started, and that's kind of what I was holding out for, to see what the rain was going to do. But once that started coming down and I was on my second cup of coffee, I was like, I think I'll just stick around here today. Plenty of things to do around the house.
I think you made the right choice. I think anybody that went out I didn't see any reports, and I've scoured a few. I mean, granted, the other groups, we had some good stuff that weren't from our area. Other zones are still hitting pretty decent. Not a whole lot on the East Coast today because that front did come up behind them. They did get slammed with it as well. So I don't think too many of them were out playing. But hey, I mean, there's good warm weather change up here in a little bit. I think we're gonna get some good stuff. I know you got that in the weather forecast that you got marked down. It's warmer at the beach than here in Milton, usually by 10 degrees. Yeah, Carl, it definitely is. That wind was the only thing that threw me a curveball, man. I don't think the wind is just that cutter, man. That's just a sharp blade that gets you.
Yeah, it's and that's I think that was what I wrote about in January's article for Coastal Angler, and it's just being prepared. Like winter fishing is tough, and waders are a must to have out there. I think anyway. Get you a make sure you wear a wading belt. That's my safety brief. If you're going to wear waders, you're going to be out in water conditions. Make sure you got a belt on. But you got to set your expectations. It's going to be tough. Have some sort of wind shelter. I think in one of Salt Squatch's video, Phil Hollinsworth video, he does a review on a great wind breaker, wind shade to have with you out on the beach. Because even just getting off the beach or getting out of the wind for about, it'll raise the temperature a couple degrees, or at least it feels like it's raised a couple degrees just getting out of that wind. Brutal.
And even in JC, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hypothermia, we don't talk. You don't think about it much, but it doesn't take much to get down there. Your body temperature just got to drop a little bit, and you got to get down there, and it's gonna cause a problem. So keep yourself dry, keep yourself warm, be smart. And if you're going out there alone, we've said it before. Have a contacts that way they know where you are, where you're going to be, when you're going to be out, when you're going to contact back. Always have a safety plan in place. Hey, you got to do it. It's just smart. There's nothing wrong with it being safe. Which I hate to admit
Absolutely.
that. Right?
Yeah, I know.
Well, hello.
Bearded Brad. What up, buddy?
Mr. Tony.
Mr. Tony. Yeah.
All right. So,
you guys haven't missed much.
No, you haven't missed much at all. A little bit of fun. Well, what are we doing? Do we want to bring them on and go from there because we don't have much else to run with, or how do you want to do tonight?
Yeah, let's jump to weather real quick. I'm gonna take these off. Boom. Get rid of these.
Okay, Justin.
And
let's do that. Let's do.
You monitor comment.
I've got the comments. Justin said we should drive to South Florida and catch a permit. Not even sad.
Okay. A little bit later when we do our scroll, I got something from South Florida. It just came in on my messenger that I'll bring up.
Don't tease me with a good time, bro. I will get the RV.
Oh, yeah. All right, what we got here? All right, yeah, weather. 36 degrees. North wind. Chance. I mean, that's just dress for it. I mean, the fish still bite. The cold. Saturday, getting a break. Northeast at 11.
28 degrees.
Yeah,
that's
Sunday.
Passing my thermal layer to keep me warm.
Yeah, but but we're a high of a 53, so that's not bad on the beach. It's almost, it's close to 60 degrees. I don't know.
There you go. It's a close.
I would fish it. I would definitely fish it. As long as it's not rainy. Winds, they're not too bad.
But I really think we're going to have chocolate milk and ugly wave action for the next few days. It's going to take a while for that to calm back down. And I fear that it'll be Tuesday. I mean, it's going to throw us right back into getting churned up again. We might get lucky on Monday because we got a southeast, northwest for 2. Yeah. I mean, it might clean. I don't think it's going to clean enough. It might be ready.
Yeah. I'm a betting man. I think it's turned up. It'll go back smooth, and then it'll blow clear. This I'm not too worried about, and then we're back to north winds again. So I'm thinking it's going to clear up. It's going to be nice. It's just going to be cold.
Yeah. Next Friday might be golden. Then we got north at 10. A little bit of rain. Thursday, not bad. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's going to clean itself up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday will be nice. Saturday will be nice.
I think as long as it's not as long as it's not too bad, I think I may be out this night. Sunday night is what I predicted when you and I were on the beach Wednesday. I said Sunday night's probably the night to get out. Northwest. I may go out from about noon to, I don't know, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, see what we can't stir up.
I still gotta thankfully here, Jacob, I would happily pick you up on the way to South Florida. Andrew, yep, yep, I like that. Corey, Monday, yeah, he's calling down. Yep, I agree with that. JC, hey, thankfully I still have a stash of pompano left in my freezer. Not much, but I got just enough to avoid catfish.
Speaking of which, I pulled out last night. We had I grilled up some snapper that we had in there, some red snapper, and we had that grilled tonight with snapper sandwiches. But I was looking in there at the fish. I got pompano in there from April, which is bad on me. I either got to eat it or it's going to become bait because it's.
Hey, bro, that's not bad.
I was like, how do I have pompano in there for this long? It's because we always eat it fresh, and when we don't eat it, then I freeze it, and then it's. Yeah. But that could be bad.
I mean, I hate to say it, but you know what? I'm going to do a shameless plug here. Go back to the days. Cheyenne's got great recipes for food like that. I've had, so I hate to admit it, but yes, true. I have had pompano that's been in the freezer for a year, and a little interesting on the flavor, but a little pesto, man, that goes a long way to cure that problem. So, JC's got some more goofy jigs yesterday. Yeah. Those are going to be nice.
Nice.
Jacob on the cast net. Nice.
Yeah, some mullet there. Itching to throw the cast net. Yeah, close to 60 degrees. I mean, I'm down for that. Tony says too cold for him out there. They'll get out Sunday. Yeah, Sunday I think it's going to be the day. Nice and warm. We should all do a meetup, see what we can't catch. It's always just a good time, just hanging out fishing. Though. That's the main thing. Nice flag in the background, by the way.
Thank you. Lilycraft did an awesome job for me. She did. Lilycraft Designs did she did my logo and everything, but she's got the hookup on the flags, so definitely nice. There must be
awesome. Chat
groups. There's nothing like the group text messaging there.
Yeah. There's a few of those going out.
Good job, Corey. Good luck.
Corey heading out, but I'll be sure to show. But be sure any catches I grab this week. Thanks, guys. Yeah, man. Definitely. So that's a good. You guys that are out there, if you catch anything, you want to highlight it here. I put it in the post that we did in a couple of the groups. But if you got a report, if you've been out fishing, definitely hit us up. We can bring you on live. We can bring you on here in the comments. That's what it's all about. This is what we wanted to do, is get it out, get some sort of live cast conversation going on what's going on in and around the Panhandle. So I'm not seeing stuff all good.
Yeah, it must be different group. So yeah, if you're on, we see it all. I think it all combines into this one. I don't know if you guys all see the chats or the text, because it depends on what page you're watching from.
Yeah, so we stream from the Panhandle Surf Fishing. Our Panhandle Fishing Report is the main page. Smitty Surf Fishing page sends it out. And tonight we're trying something new. We're actually on YouTube as well, doing a live.
That explains Brad
on Smitty Surf Fishing. So yeah, there's multiple things going out, and a lot of folks I'm finding just for our analytics are jumping in from Smitty Surf Fishing and not the Panhandle Fishing Report. What we want to try to do is transition everybody to the Panhandle Fishing Report, and this be the main page that we stream out from. So we'll slowly be weaning off of it from the Smitty Surf Fishing page. So if that's where you're picking the feed up from, please make sure you go over and follow it on the Panhandle Fishing Report. That's going to be the main page here in the future.
And don't forget to turn on the notifications for live videos. So if you go back to that page, you should be able to get a little menu that pops up if you come off wherever you are now and go to the other one. A little icon will pop up and say, do you want to be notified? So that way you'll always get the notifications if one of us ever go live while we're out fishing or whenever we go on live here.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Deal.
There you go. Yeah, so tonight, we haven't been able to do this yet, is get the trifecta of all three of our contributors. It's tough. Life happens, right? And get everybody in. But we had somebody jump in today who's going to bring us a little bit of everything
All of it.
This guy does it all. Folks,
And we've
if you're
seen
ready. Yeah, and we've seen it. Yeah. Here we go. Bring it in. Mr. Dylan Wire from Gulf Coast
We'll go
Nation.
fishing!
Oh, and Blaine.
And
Yeah.
Blaine.
Blaine.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, buddy? Appreciate you
Just
joining
hanging
us
out,
tonight.
trying to stay warm, and our furnace works, so I won't have to call Demo. So
That's good. I'd bring you whatever I could, man. If I had to bring you, I'd bring you an electric fireplace if I had to.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So
Yeah,
it's great to be here, guys. Appreciate you having us again.
Yeah, brother. So what's been going on? What you been doing?
Well, I guess we've been doing a little bit of array of everything. We've been offshore about 30 miles. We've been inshore for a little bit in the boat, and then we've been doing obviously a lot of shark fishing as well. So we'll be happy to give a little rundown on each and how everybody can be successful. So I'll touch on the offshore because we've only made one offshore trip about 4 or 5 days ago, but it was we ran out, and if anybody, like we talked about last time we were with you guys, those local reefs are holding good fish right now. Although it's not AJ, it's not snapper season, it's not trigger season. There are, if you do want some meat hauls, there are some cobia out there holding tight on some local reefs. So we went out and put our, words to the test, and we were able to find, like you guys see there, a nice 35-pound cobia. We got that one on the vertical jig, but you can get them on the vertical jig. You can get them slow pitch jigging. And for those of you who aren't jig savvy or want to save your shoulder for the rest of your life, you can drop down some dead baits or live baits. Obviously, you're going to have to weed through some giant snapper. And then obviously we got our jig stealers right there. We caught 2 nice cuda that day, but for every 2 cuda we caught, we lost 4 jigs. So
man,
I can't count it as a victory, but we did get some shark bait as well as a nice cobia for the people too. And then, like he's showing you there, we slid inshore. You guys can see 3 Mile Bridge in the background. And it was cool. We were getting kind of beat up offshore as the north winds picked up, so we decided to slide inside. And we went to 3 Mile Bridge. Blaine and I would put the iPilot down. We anchored up. We were just putting some cut pogies back, trying to find black drum, redfish, really anything. We were just enjoying, like, not rocking up and down like a rocking chair. And Blaine, I was getting the camera set up, and Blaine looks over and goes, "Dude, look at those redfish." And I was thinking, 1 or 2 redfish. There was a school of like 200 moving through there. And it was like one rod goes down, second rod goes down, and I just took a vertical jig and threw it literally in the middle and got smacked. We tripled up on redfish. And that was exciting. And then we stayed there for probably another 2 hours, ended up with 14 redfish, biggest being 38 inches. So
bellies.
Yeah, man, it was
Look
fun.
at that.
It was fun. We absolutely destroyed them. So for anybody who's listening right now who has access to a boat or even a kayak, if you can get out there, there's the offshore picture jigging. Those casts were worn out, man, jigging all day. So, but yeah, if you have access to a boat or kayak, I'd say go out there the easiest way, get a hold of live bait, or even just go pick up a box of pogies, cut them in half, 6-aught circle hook, and we were using a knocker rig right there. And they were slaying it. And if you're feeling on the sporty side, get yourself a popper, a little stick bait or something like that, and then just go cruise between those pilings. Obviously, watch out for the workers. They're moving back and forth between there. But I'd say any big structure, especially with deeper water right now, is holding redfish. You just have to be patient, wait for those schools to move through and find them. But Blaine has an interesting story for those who don't have a boat or a kayak. So, all of y'all that are familiar with Opal Beach, the section between Pensacola Beach and Navarre. So there's an area of flats, a little bit, maybe like a quarter mile down east of the Portofinos. You can park on the south side of the roadside. It's about a quarter mile walk to the flats. So I just went out there. I was looking for cow-nose stingray for shark bait. So I only had my snagging hook set up with me. I ended up walking that section of the flats for about 2 hours. And, for some reason, the Gulf right now is all chocolate milk, but the Bayside has been crystal clear. So nice for so long. So I was walking through there. The flat section is probably about 75 yards long until it drops off again. So in my waders, if y'all have access to waders, I could walk the entire length of the flats from the shoreline to the drop off. And in that period of 2 hours, I probably saw around 50, like 45, 50 redfish moving through. They were either singles or groups of 2 or even groups up to 5 I saw. So, keep it simple. You can use a quarter ounce, half ounce jig head, just a little paddle tail, throw at them. Or those of you that like Nomad Design, they just came out with their Vertrex and one other soft lure. So any of y'all that would like to try that, I'd love to know how it works. I have not personally used it yet, but I'd be interested to see if it does. So yeah,
That
there's
is
some
awesome.
redfish tight casted there.
So you're saying, I guess we're kind of, but so the flat area from Opal walking west to Portofino.
Yeah. So, I mean, the way we park is we're from Pensacola, so we come from the west side. So we just found the first roadside parking there. And from there, it's a little bit of walk, but I'm sure from the Navarre side, you can park in those parking lots beachside or even on the bayside early. And I mean, it was, just the flats there. It'd be a good way too if you're not like, if you want to go surf fishing, you put 4 or 5 hours in and change your baits and set bait for a little while. But if you just had an hour and a half, I mean, you might as well just go walk for an hour. And if you see something, throw at it. If you don't, you're moving and you're maybe not getting as cold sitting there. But it'd be a good switch up, especially for those who haven't sight casted before. It's a cool learning curve and just something new and the opportunity, like Blaine said. I mean, it's he didn't see 1 or 2, he saw 45. So it's a good learning opportunity to try a different type of tactic right here in your own backyard. So
yeah. So I missed it. Did you say you? Yeah, no kidding. So when I had my boat, I would fish over that area quite a bit. There's some good, there's some good areas inside that bowl, that holds some nice fish. And there's some drop offs that you get a little further out. But,
you're talking about the point over there?
Yeah, on the other side, right?
Yeah. Okay, from the parking lot. I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
Like I don't want to bring up a map, but I want to bring up a map and show you. Like I can almost guarantee you and show you exactly where it's at. Did you see any rays over there though? Did I miss that? Did you see?
The count rays have been pretty non-existent for the last couple of weeks. We try every now and then, but lately they've been moved out for the most part. You guys are talking about Phil. The reason we were decided to go walk was Phil put up that video that was to like the Star Wars theme. I don't know if you guys saw it. Dan, when they were moving in, and of course Blaine and I go, count up. You guys,
yeah.
You want to go get some fish? So that's why Blaine was there. And then of course he sees redfish. So, but they're there for the take.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm digging. I'm digging Phil posting again. It's great to have him back.
Man. I was so glad to see him back posting again.
Life came in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
free time can be hard. It's hard to find sometimes. So.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh man.
Yes, it
that's
is.
Good stuff, guys. Well,
that's awesome. So that's offshore, inshore, and
so we can give you guys the shark fishing rundown.
What about what? Yeah, let's hear about that.
Yeah, talk about that. Talk about that new one. Mm-hmm.
So I'll touch a little bit on Demo's side too. The frustrating is Demo brought up earlier. He was talking about the chocolate milk water, and so we watched it on Monday. We got there Monday, and it was like chocolate milk, and just like, dude, what the heck? We ran some good baits. We thought we might be able to pull. There's been some really big tigers being pulled out of that chocolate milk water, shark fishing wise. I mean, in the 11-foot, 12-foot range by Troy, Lost Shark Hunter, and stuff like that. So we decided to go for it. We ended up watching chocolate milk all day, all night. And then Tuesday morning, around the time Blaine went for his walk, we just started to kind of see it clear up. And then there was clear water that blew in with it on Tuesday before that south wind switch. So that was really promising. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, our shark count this year so far, 21 days in the year, we're at 16 sharks total, and 15 of those are sandbar sharks.
Ooh.
So if I'm going to give you a shark fishing report, it's going to be sandbars. And so right now, we were talking about it before we got this thing rolling, but it'd be awesome. Sandbars in the 4, 5, 6 foot range on spinning gear is an absolute blast. I mean, it's such a fun way to get them. There's times of the year where they move in close to that 100-yard range, and you can get them out with an RC boat. You can get them out with a kayak and still have enough line to fight the fish. But right now, for those of you who want to go catch some sharks, it's going to be your 300, 400, 500-yard bait drops. And you don't have to run big baits, but those sandbars are eating giant baits. Those sandbars are eating fist-sized baits. We found no problem with them not committing to baits. They're piping absolutely everything. But if we run a 5-rod spread, we've doubled up on sandbars recently. We've caught 3 or 4 in a night. And then the only other variety we've had other than sandbar is Kirsten, my girlfriend, came out. And funny story, actually, Blaine kayaks his bait in the morning. We've been working hard, keeping baits fresh all night through sandbars. Blaine kayaks his bait, absolutely bombs it on his 50 wide, just like, let's go, send out a good bait. Then he goes for his walk. He's gone for like 3 hours. So while he's gone, he gets a run. And I'm like, you know what, Kirsten, jump in the harness. Let's go. I called Blaine. He's like, go ahead. Yeah. I'm not going to get back in time, whatever. And it did, with that clear water blew in, it brought in that nice 8'6" tiger. Kirsten got to cap off her new PB and her first ever tiger shark. And it was nice to see some variety. So we got a good clean release on it. We got some good video. That's going to be coming out probably the end of next week. And so that was cool for her, but it's just like, there you go. You want to talk about Blaine being in the flats with the snagging hook and seeing reds, and then Blaine's in the flats and leaves his bait to miss his tiger shark. So that's the shark fishing game right now is, I'm thinking it's not far from switching. I mean, for those of you who are watching who like the big game shark fish or looking to book a trip with like Big John or Yakking with Jack or ourselves, I mean, it's not like, the sharks are really plentiful right now. But if you're looking for that variety, just like the surf fishing guys, if you're looking for something other than catfish right now, like, I think we're on the edge of a really good switch. And it's almost like pulling the rubber band back in my mind right now. All these sandbars and stuff like that, they're going to get flushed out when those quality sharks start moving in. And so I just think it's a matter of time before, you see people start posting a lot of big quality duskies like we were early in the year. And then there'll be definitely some more men in blue posted, the old Mako. So there'll be more at the beach this year.
I hope so.
I think we just got to wait our turn.
Oh, I'm excited to see those videos, man, especially on the Makos. I know you guys were talking about those before. And Blaine, what are you at on tigers right now? That was what? That would have been the first for this year for you, but that would have been your 10th?
It would have been his 10th. It would have been his 11th with like total being a part of with clients too. But him on the rod would have been third. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the funny thing we talk about too. It's like, Blaine, we had this running joke on our channel about Blaine trying to break the 10-foot club, and I think he's leadered and been a part of and kayak baits for clients for 4 sharks over 10 foot, but it's just never been on personal time.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to break that thing, man.
Everyone's rooting for him. Everyone's rooting for him. I can't wait either. I'm telling you what, I'm going to live it up because it's not going to last forever. There'll be a day where he's sitting here and he's in the 10-foot club and I can't say it anymore. So I'm going to live it up. I'm going to just give him as much grief as I can. But
it is all of us on the other side that we see you guys doing it. We're all cheering for you always. So I'm excited for you, man. I look forward to that video because I know that video that you're going to be super pumped and hyped.
Yeah, he's going to lose it.
Absolutely.
Oh, and he already brings a lot of energy to the videos and everything as well. So, when he gets his own on there, man, it's just going to be, that's going to be awesome.
I'll lose my mind. It'll be crazy.
Fair. Totally fair. It was always good seeing you guys. Really, I'm glad you came on. Always a fun talking with you. There's never a bad
time. I can't thank y'all enough too. So it's been awesome, and we've loved watching the podcast grow. Like y'all were saying in the beginning, though, definitely urge. We've been talking to a lot of people about it as well, moving over to this fishing report page because the podcast every Friday. What a relief to the end of the weekend, but also, you guys are going into the weekend. What a better way to get a game plan prepared than the people who have been doing it for all week. So I love what you guys are offering here for sure.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Well, appreciate the report, man. We'll catch you next time.
Right.
Yeah, y'all take care, man.
See you guys.
Thanks, buddy. Awesome as always.
I love seeing those guys, man.
Heck yeah. They bring a lot of energy to the report. And,
reminds me of when we were young and spry.
Back in the day.
But I think it's really, I don't know if none of you have seen this yet, and I'm going to, now that Dylan can't defend himself, if you guys haven't heard, Dylan's also I believe he's a motivational speaker and an educator as well. And if you haven't picked that up, he's always on. And it's, I'll be the first one to admit I had a really bad day not too long ago. And Dylan actually had messaged me just out of the blue, and it was the perfect time because I was like, man, I'm just not having a day, man. I'm on one of my off ones. So these people are exceeding the level of my medication. And, he had some good words and some good talk. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Good stuff, dude. So he's a great person to be around, good human being, and just a hell of an angler. And Blaine is just exactly the same. I thoroughly have enjoyed the limited times I've talked with him. He is a lot of fun.
Yeah. and just full of energy, both of them, man. And you can tell motivational. Why? I mean, that fits. You know what I mean? That just fits.
What's
So
going on?
that's awesome.
Why no glasses? What's going on here?
The glare was the glare was killing me. Like looking into it, and then I can see the reflection of the screen, and my OCD, it was bugging me, man.
We're used to it now.
Yeah, I know, but I actually went to the eye doctor this week for contacts, and we're still working through that phase to get the right contacts back in. So that way I can start going. But anyway, awesome. Great report. So let's see. We can go to, let's do a scroll here of some things. Maybe that'll lead into some stuff. Again, if you guys got comments, you guys got questions, go ahead and throw them this way. We'll hit them up. And let's do
DRK Cypher. Hello and thank you. Hopefully you'll come back and see the other ones. If you haven't seen the other ones, come on.
Yeah, they're all up on the page, and then also upload it on YouTube as well. All right, so I'm sharing my whole screen. Whoa, there we go. All right, this guy right here.
Oh, Salty.
Salty was over here refilling the tackle stores. So if you guys haven't gone out and gotten stocked up yet for the spring run, it's going to be here before you know it. Make sure you get out there and get those Salty rigs. Get your green Get-'ems from Cliff Gardner. He's on Facebook. You can find his rigs there. Both of which quality rigs. Frisky Fins, another one. Puts out some great quality rigs. For getting those pompano, which should be here soon, I hope.
Can we now call Lost Key to register for the tournament? Carl, I don't believe it's yet. I believe it is coming up very soon that we can call in to register for the tournament.
I think Blaine's watching, and I think he posted earlier that it'll be Monday. There'll be some details up about that. Mm-hmm. Blaine, if you're on, go ahead and drop us some info real quick, and we'll put it up on the screen. Black Drum looks like maybe around, was that the downtown Palafox area, maybe?
Is it?
Downtown Pensacola, I think, is where that's at. Yeah. This time of year, those things, sheephead, they school up in there pretty good. Drop some blue crab if you can find it. Is the best bait.
Thanks, Blaine.
But that's a nice. Did he put it up there?
Yeah, he put Monday. Say? Monday, hopefully.
Monday. Okay. Monday, hopefully. There you go. All right. Back to the, that's a huge black drum. Good golly. That's a nice one. Mr. Tony got out on Saturday.
Jerk.
Got him a nice pop. Oh, did you have that on there too?
Oh, absolutely. That pompano. I mean, Tony.
Yeah.
It was a nice breaker for him. And I think he was using light tackle, I believe, that day.
Yeah, his 14-pound panhandle rig. He's on that size 6 circle hook with a small green Get-'em bead and ghost shrimp. That's what the key was. Ghost shrimp. That's a good dinner right there.
That is. I don't know if it was that one or if it was another one, but he posted one of the videos that I've loved watching, and I don't know if a lot of people have seen it. If you haven't, you should go check it out. He does a salt encrusting over the pompano and bakes it, and it comes out after you crack it. It just comes out perfectly steamed, and he specifically said it's not salty. It's just a perfect enclosure for the fish. I don't know if it was that one he did, but I saw him post recently another one of the salt encrusters.
Yeah, it was. I think it was the same day. It might not have been that fish, but he kind of coincided it with. That's a way to cook it. And then this guy, look at him. They all keep popping up.
All these notifications.
Demo.
His is bigger. Look how big his is. It's huge.
It's genetics. It's whatever.
It's not the size of how it flies.
That's right. And saw this one in action when we were on the beach. Looks good up there on the flagpole. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And Jordan G2 out there. He's getting it.
Look at that.
Jordan, if you guys haven't been following the Panhandle Fishing Report page, Jordan's one of our new contributors. We'll have him on next week for a surf report. He guides G2 Coastal out of Orange Beach area over there in Alabama.
Alabama.
That's right. And then I think that was all I had. It wasn't much. Yeah, back to that one.
Dude, where
wasn't
is
a
the
lot
one
going on?
Where's that one you had of Gulf Coast? The one you had earlier, the one where he was holding.
One?
No, it was
this one.
No.
Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. I'll bring it back.
Yep,
that one.
I mean, look
that
at
one.
Straight up single arm in that thing, like and that is not a tiny red, not by anything. That's got to be a good. I want to say close to 30 pounds. I'd guess. What do you think?
Yeah, pretty close. It's that's a nice size fish.
Hold my beer. I mean, that is a beautiful red, and he just got it. But yeah, all those shots that they were getting out there, those are huge on those schools that are getting through. Looks like a.
I mean, look at that.
By that, Justin.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's like, what do you say? Blank said the biggest one was 38 inches.
I guess, yeah. It wouldn't shock me if that was, but I mean, that's huge and a great absolutely, great crowd out there. And those bellies, man, they are some fatties.
Yeah. I miss doing that. That's good stuff right there.
You know, we talk about all this time, and I hate to say this, and I mean it as best I can. I mean, we've talked about going to do something different every week. It's like, all right, and then it's like life gets in our way, or it's like, oh well, and then the old mistress, the evil surf, she's all, you want me, come here.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about going to hit the Navarre Bridge and the kayaks and the canoe. It's to do something different, and it's just the surf keeps calling us back. It's like you don't want to leave me. You don't want to walk away.
Oh, every time. That's for sure what it is.
Every time. Yeah.
All right, I'm ready for my scroll when you are after you top off. Tonight is the black
Jameson Black Barrel tonight. Yeah. It's
a little smoky.
Yeah. It's gurgle. Yep, that's good.
Look.
Yeah, it's I've been on the Jameson kick lately. The Irish whiskey kick, I think that's what it is, because between the proper 12 and the Jameson, it's just it seems to be the go-tos recently.
That the old Canada Dry.
Yeah, Canada Dry, yeah.
Old Jameson and ginger.
Everybody's getting that on the audio. It's like, yeah, go again.
Smell it. I want it in my mouth. All right. Hook me up there, Chief.
Okay.
Let me
Got
go.
you, man.
Let me go.
Here we go. Add to stream. There you go, man. You're on.
All righty. So running across. One of my favorite things to do through the week, and I know it's kind of stupid, and I'm just going to do this as I go here because it's obviously going to be a bunch of this. But whenever you go to your groups tab, and you basically just let it fly, and you will start seeing some really odd things. Like out of here, Salt Strong running a good one. Fish ID. Ooh, I mean, look at that wing. Look at that wing. First thing I thought was the good old sea robin. But go on to those ones. RVing, fun stuff, tires, stuff for sale. But again, this is the sort of fun stuff when you start scrolling through your groups, you start finding some really weird posts that really make your day a lot better.
Ooh, all right. That reminds me. I just saw something that reminded me to pull something up. Keep going.
All right, here we go. So, JR, I loved this post because I have done this. We've talked about salting shrimp. You do. I like salting shrimp, especially I go to a half hitch. I get that fresh dead, take it out, fish with it. Then I bring it home, cut it up real quick. And what I don't use, I normally throw in my salter and get it all salted. Well, you can over salt. As you can see here, he's definitely made space shrimp. So they are good for a while. So when you're doing that one, kind of keep that in mind when you're going through those. Dylan, as always, he got me. Sorry, I got all those ones. I mean, is there anything the man can't do?
Yeah.
Like, seriously. The stiff arm is always going to be one of my favorite videos that he's always posted. Just like, nope, no, down, shark, down. But this made me laugh today.
Oh, yeah. I wish it would have kept going. I'd like to see the atomic elbow coming in.
I want to see the reaction that, whoa, what'd you do? We talked about it earlier. It is so awesome to see Phil back and posting videos. It is extremely just, I don't know, really makes me happy. Talking about breaking rods.
And I'm digging his music too.
I know.
Really? I know. Just makes me
like I'm ready for that to be like a secondary for like another for an outro for us. But if you happen to take a look at Phil's stuff, especially on Salt Squatch, definitely go back and take a look. Phil has always dropped a ton of great knowledge and information out there. Always worth picking up on. The sand flea video, this was a fun one to take a look at. The crab caught me because I am a big sucker for crab knuckles. I think they're probably my second favorite bait to use.
Yeah,
really good. I wanted to bring up Surf Hippie. I've never spoke with him yet. It's a new thing. It's become new company coming out doing cart mods. He has posted a few things. So if you're looking for some ideas with cart mods or looking to get some information, they've got some good stuff. Deerfield Fabrication and Welding. This is where it's going to be running through. So we don't have a ton of makers in the area, but it's definitely another avenue for you to look at to get your hands on some carts. Where are we at here? Tony, you already got me. Yeah,
that was a nice one.
Yeah, it was. I remember that one. Let's see here. Where are we at with that one? I think this is Chippy. Yep. Tony Chipman picking up some PB big uglies.
Yeah.
Not too long ago. This was the 15th, so a few days ago. Just absolutely out there crushing it. If you haven't taken a look at his channel, Tony Tackle, definitely another great one to follow on. Monica had went out not too long ago. I've talked to Monica a couple of times here and there. She's got her hands on some whiting, but she also went out recently with the one and only Arrington Mercado. Arrington, his business just changed name, so if you've been looking for him, you're going to see a new name, Saltwater Mercs. So if you haven't found out about that yet, that'll be changing. We'll also be updating that for the charters, so that way you get that. Man, I'm going. This one just caught me because it was like we were talking about the offshore. And it's always that. It's like, what are we thinking about? Oh, what's the weather? What's that?
Yeah,
wreck over there.
Exactly. What's going on over there?
Off the side here, but right here, it's always the friggin' Florida man. A tantrum about bacon down in Camp Coral. Or Cape Coral. I mean, come on, the Florida man. And of course, this comment right here is what sold me that I needed to put it in here. It had to be at a Waffle House.
Yeah, definitely had to be a Waffle House.
Robinson, I don't know you, but you know what, man? Hey, way to go. You've caught more than I have in this one. Nice sheep. And of all things, a 5/0 circle, it went for it. So I kind of like, man, come on. But it's
hungry
kind of funny.
little guy.
I love that people. Yep, I love that people are still willing to, throw out some fun stuff to at least make a little fun of themselves and have some fun. And I'd be remiss without talking about today's episode that I dropped. Cheyenne Rebecca, we talked about her business and her channel or her show or channel and group, which I think is changing to a page. The Modern Foodie and the Southern Yankee. If you guys are talking about chow, I definitely wanted to bring this up because this meal right here. Oh man!
Oh, look at that.
Pistachio pesto.
Delicious.
She shows you how to make it. This is with sheeps. And I mean, just again, if you're looking for ways to get on there, this is my life. Like I need to get this tattooed. I am retaining food. That's what I do.
I need to get that as a tattoo.
Gonna get it a part of my sleeve. But as I was saying, a lot of this stuff is always really good. If you're looking for food ideas, especially when it comes to fish and other ideas for that, and you're kind of looking at stuff, this is a really good resource to go to. I know I've shown you other ones before, but that is just one I wanted to bring up for you to definitely get your hands on. So
awesome.
It's been good stuff. Oh, I'm catching up on top comments here. Patrick Bragna. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man? And morning to you
What's
as well.
going on, Patrick?
Was
it Vernon asking about hoodies? If you visit the my Zazzle store, that's also where you can pick up the catch flags as well. ZAZZLE /Smitty Surf Fishing, and the hoodies are there. You can order your size and have it shipped directly to you. And as well as folks, that's where the catch flags are as well. We're going to be adding some new ones. I need to add a red snapper. I'm already getting bookings for red snapper trips already, which is great. So we're going to add that one and a couple other ones. Wash hands, good vibes. Wash hands. I think those are supposed to be emojis. Like, yeah. Woo.
So JC changing from Panhandle Report to AA. Larry's a big fan of Bushmilk. Yeah, there you go.
And if you're just, yeah, I got some Bushmill in there too. Maybe I'll have that next week.
There you go.
Eventually, Brian and I will be in the same location at one time to do these, and that'll be at what'll be here called the Tackle Box, which is like my man shed out there. Then we'll have that down. It'll be a bar in there, and it'll be set up kind of nice, and we'll be talking about drinks and cigars and fishing.
What could possibly go wrong?
I see that in a bit. Big shout out to Over the Bar Surf Rods and Rogue Reels Fishing. Got a package in from Rob this week, so can't wait to test out those rigs and see what we can do. They're gonna be awesome for small sharks.
I'm excited with your plan that came through with that. I thought that was going to be. I think it's going to be phenomenal. I really do. Rob makes some good stuff.
Yeah, he does.
It was funny when we did our episode recording. I remember he sent me the rigs for the giveaway, and I was thinking these things are way too big for using for redfish. And then he explained it to me, and I was like, "Well, damn, I'm not thinking about fishing the right way." Because my brain always goes back to like our normal thing with the surf. They stay in the low light tackle level. They could see it, that use fluoro, so it disappears. And then here I am holding this damn near 100-pound test with a giant hook on there, and he's like, "No, you'll catch reds." And I see it. I'm like, "Hot damn, he is right." Patrick wants to know, how is the motor working on the money pit, also known as the surf cart?
Yeah, the motor's working out pretty good. I'm going to be upgrading here soon, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do 48 volt motor or do a 24 volt gear reductant motor. So those are in the works. That's going to be happening soon. It does fine on a full battery. The 24 that's on there now, it's just I want to be able to twist a handle and it just go by itself. Right now, it's just an assist. It's not self-propelled. But I was in Lowe's yesterday, 2 days ago, and they have electric riding lawnmowers. So I stopped to look at it. They're like 56 volt lawnmowers. And I started looking at them, and Shandy's like, Shandy's my wife. She's like, we don't need another lawnmower. And I'm like, no. I'm trying to figure out how I can get the guts out of it to put on my surf cart. Because if it can propel and drive me around the yard, then it damn sure can be able to propel me up and down the beach.
But that's a loophole because it's not a motor.
Exactly. But it's got a hefty price tag to it, and I'm not willing to pay that. So
the money pit just became.
But that's what I was saying. Car. Yeah, exactly. It's a business expense. Just write it off. It'll be fine.
I'm sure offset. The audit comes through like, did you buy an electric lawnmower? Yeah, for my cart.
Still. Yeah, for my cart. Duh. But I have been thinking lately, and I don't know if anybody else out here has done this. Maybe Patrick can weigh in. 24 volt drill batteries, like for Cobalt, Makita, DeWalt, or whatever. They sell adapters for them with the wire prongs off, and uses that as my power source instead of the two 12 volt batteries. You can get a 6 amp hour 24 volt battery, less weight, less room, and that may be a way to go looking in the future.
Buy the lawnmower and hook the cart to
it. Yeah, I could. You're right. And just kind of drag it. And
I can just imagine FWC coming out on, what are you doing? What? Fishing.
Going fishing.
No motor in here, sir.
Well, it's either that or I know a lot of people saw it, and I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
Dude, I saw it too. I ended up being over there that day, and I saw it. I was like, holy crap, the thing's huge.
Did you? Yeah. Where did I posted it in the Panhandle Surf Fishing group? So
yeah, you put it up there.
Let me pull that up real quick.
Oh, that was a really good one. I'm still I wanted to know where they were taking that and what they were doing with it. I want to know who bought it and why. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm committed to this.
Yeah,
Thunder, dude, what's up, buddy? Nice. Welcome to the show, little man. Thunder's going to be another force to be reckoned with in the fishing world as he grows up.
Oh yeah.
He cool.
those are
He's cool.
nice. This is taking way too long to find it, but yeah, that big cart that was sitting down there at Walmart, that thing was Fat Trucks is the name of it. I can't find it now, but Fat Trucks, and the thing was massive, but 127 grand for a for a toy is just way too much money.
Define toy.
Yeah, I mean, because the max speed's 25 miles an hour, and you're really not going to run it down the highway, but it is not necessarily amphibious, but it does float, and you can run it in water and mud, so it is pretty cool. But I do want to share while I it's on my mind. ADD's going tonight.
I've already got your picture up right here. Here it is.
Oh, do you? Okay, hang on. I'll bring that one up right after this one.
Click that, and I will be ready when you are.
Share. Pull this here. Come here, Mr. Burford. Boom. Mark Burford and Noel Kuhn down at Sebastian Inlet, catching some nice sized pompano.
Mm-hmm.
That's that one, and then this. I mean, that's just some nice fish, especially that one right there. I mean, that's a nice pompano.
Yeah,
both of those. I don't know if they'll keep long enough for the tournament, but I'm just kidding. That was pretty cool. Blaine's got some great videos out right now, rules and everything for the tournament on actually how to video. That's a great post you made today, Blaine, on what to actually do. I know there was a lot of confusion. Yeah, just show the fish flopping, one continuous motion, measure it, do a quick 360, and you're done. Pretty simple. All right,
not bad. Not bad, Gladiator. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad, Gladiator.
Bama Outdoors. Good evening to you.
Yeah,
and there it is, right
what's up,
there,
buddy? Yeah, that awesome surf cart. Put a rod rack on that thing, like a shark rack, like the
right here. I mean, because this was tall.
Yeah.
Those. You probably see this. This is probably right around I'd say that's right around the 6 foot mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Be able to do sight casting from up here, be able to see what's going on, get the little party bed right here.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're not setting up for failure. You're definitely set up for success there. So
yeah,
that's just me.
That is awesome.
But yeah,
that thing got Blaine.
Bama Outdoors on YouTube. Cool. I'm loving that the YouTube side's working. That's pretty awesome. I can't see much other. I can't see any tracking on that. I can only see our normal number track from Facebook. So I don't know how much.
I don't know how much. I'll check it afterwards. But it's a loophole with StreamYard because normally you need X amount of subscribers and views to go live on YouTube. Mm-hmm. So if you stream live from a third-party platform, you can go live directly to the pages. So
I love loopholes.
Yeah, they're great. As I used to tell folks, you got to know the rules to bend the rules. So
true. All right,
in your favor.
So we know we've got rough weather coming, so it's going to be a little bit of rough, but we got Sunday as a good possibility. I'm loving that idea. Tomorrow is definitely a good day to sit inside, make some fish chili. Yeah, get some cornbread going, get warm because it's going to be a little bit off there. But you got some good weather coming. I think I've seen a couple of things posted with some sales. I haven't seen too many. I know I've seen one or two of the tackle shops have been running some stuff. Outcast Tackle in Pensacola is going to be having a large tent sale soon. So if you go on to Facebook, take a look at their page. All the information is on there with when that sale's happening, what it is. It's their large tent sale. It's their annual one there. I know when I was in Emerald Coast last week, I know they got some more rods in. They got full stacks there. Gulf Breeze Tackle definitely still fully stocked. And I did see some other Van stalls. I know a couple people were talking about looking for those in another couple pages. But lots of good stuff is going on out there. So if you're still looking for gear, now is not a horrible time. Mike and I have talked about it before, and we are dead serious. We will get a rod demo day together. We just got to finish up a few little planning pieces, but we will have something set up in the near future. It will be before the tournament. So if you guys are looking at getting your hands on any of that gear. Blaine, nice report right there. Thanks. Sword knives are now at Lost Key. I have a sword. Love that blade. Now that I can finally got it sharpened, resharpened after a year. Yeah, I finally broke down and bought a big boy adult sharpener. I figured
Nice.
the Amazon little pull sharpener wasn't cutting it anymore, and sure enough, I was right.
Yeah.
Get the thing right back to how. Man, remember when you got that thing out of the box? It was like, don't be careful. I remember just, oh crap, great blade.
Yeah, Jack grabbed that. He was learning to fillet whiting, and he grabbed the sword. And I was like, "Oh no, I don't think you want that one to start out with. Let's go with this knife over here, and we'll work your way up to this one." But yeah, right out the box, I had to do about a 4-foot black tip or a black nose, with it, and like butter, just going right through it. I mean, those knives are amazing. Matter of fact, at the tournament, I'll probably pick up the 9 for it, and the 9-inch.
Oh, really?
He's got, and
are you going to go with the serrated, or are you going to go with the straight blade?
I think I'll go serrated because I like. I have another knife that I like.
Hi, Mark.
That's a little bit better. Mark, you are late. We're about to wrap it up. We just got in from fishing.
On the inlet at 9:30 at night over there. And if any of you guys haven't heard about Sebastian Inlet, just Google. Just YouTube Sebastian Inlet. You don't need to do anything else. You just sit back and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Oh man. LKO took care of me yesterday. Good stuff, Larry. Good to know. Yep.
Nice.
I said it in the other podcast when I talked to Simon. Tackle shops are the way to go. I find it. I feel bad that people don't walk in there and find stuff. You can really get some good information and some great gear. And not to mention, they're awesome people. They really are.
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to ask, because they will sit and talk and make sure you are squared away and got what you need before heading out the door, and not just a bunch of stuff, but the stuff that you're going to use to actually get out there and catch fish. Great tackle shops all around here. Check your messenger, boys. Okay, Rob, we will. We need to make. You're going right to it. We need to get.
If it came from Rob, I'm already excited because
I know, right? and we need to plan a trip up that way, South Carolina.
I mean, I'm not sad to go up there. That's for. That's like, I feel like I need to turn on volume here, but what? Oh yeah. I wish I could share this to the screen, but somebody's got the truck we need, dude, for the water. Oh, I'm butthurt now.
I just brought it up, so now I have to.
Oh, I want that. Damn it. Now I'm jealous. Just what I needed.
I don't even see. Oh,
broke my heart.
Now I see it in the background.
Broke my heart. You found it?
Yeah, it's coming in now. Hang on. I'll actually share it.
Oh, you can put it
yeah, I'll put it up. Share screen.
Military at Haunted Island. Of course. You know what that means? It's probably some PFC saying, bro, hold on. I bet you I can drive it. I bet you I can. Oh,
absolutely.
There are days I miss the military.
Yeah.
I miss being the PFC in the truck doing the stupid shit. I don't miss being the gunny going, what are you doing and why are you doing this?
Exactly. I don't know. We're going to fast forward just a little bit because you can see it right about here on your screen. Oh.
I didn't get to listen. I was almost scared of the commentary. Yeah. What's that? Deuce and a half-ish. I'm just going to drive my thing here. They're living tents for a month on the beach. It's a rough life.
Yeah.
I sometimes miss that for one day.
Yeah, you're right. There's days I miss it, but not a whole lot of days I miss it.
No, it's fun when it was fun, and then it was miserable when it was miserable. But in the end of it,
yeah,
fun memories.
Exactly. All right, so we're coming right up on an hour. We're going to wrap this thing up, folks. Again, appreciate everybody staying with us tonight. Share it out, get it out to all the different platforms. Trying to build that fan base out here, get you guys the information to go catch fish. It's slow right now. And like Brian said, weather is going to be rough next couple of days. Looks like Sunday might be a good day, and then maybe Tuesday or Wednesday to get back out again. But stick with it. Keep going out there. Keep trying new things. This is the time. I saw a post by Sean Lawless. If you don't follow him, the Lawless Tide. Today was a great day to take care of some lures, put new hooks on, take care of rod maintenance, do all that reel maintenance, get that stuff knocked out in the slow time here, because when the fish are here, that's not the time to start taking care of your gear. You want to get out there and catch fish. So
tie them up, buy them all, get all set. You be ready to rock and roll come spring, because that Pompano tournament, there's big money in that one, and I'll tell you what.
Ooh. A lot of money in that one,
and we can still win money in that one. So
there you go.
I need
some folks. Stuff. There you go. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll catch you guys next Friday night. Here comes the outro.